watch that thing go up and down when that wheel turns. It's a videotape. This is from a videotape machine, right? VCR, right?
They've received goods that people used to use that were good in the past and not good anymore. And they can recycle it, but what people have done is donated those goods to these kids.
That would be perfect. Oh, there's the wire, there's the wire.
And they've done a great job in demolishing it in an organized way, and then try to salvage the parts for something.
Like a keyboard. Yeah.
The kids have a lot of really good ideas, and it looks like they're working together really well and enjoying themselves. And it's always good to tear things apart to see how they work.
There's one spring. Oh, now it's opening up here. Now.
You take things apart, you know how it works, and then you try to have some idea how to take things apart. You think it through the process.
Maybe they don't necessarily have the scientific principles, but what's great is that they were actually given sheets in which they can write down what ideas they have or inventions they have, and they can try and build those inventions.
We are making a magnet-powered car.
When you're riding your bike, well, a big problem that you come in is keeping your phone charged.
So what did you come up with?
Well, the traditional way of doing it is attaching a generator to your wheel, but the problem with that is that there's a lot of resistance with the generator and the wheel, so it's hard to pedal.
It's a great idea.
We found out that 80% of computer waste ends up in landfills, and only 20% is recycled.
It's tragic, isn't it?
We're recycling circuit boards and making an umbrella out of them.
We are doing a parents detector, so when you're up at like 2 a.m., it's like if they're walking down the hall, it'll scan them and it'll pretty much make a loud noise in your room.
The idea is that you give it the picture, it's looking for a picture. It's like a face recognition kind of a thing.
Or DNA.
Well, I think it's just wonderful. People have got everything ripped apart here and they're putting it back together, and everybody's using their imagination about this stuff. And that's what's really neat, is seeing imaginations in action.
The kids are extremely curious and eager to learn and excited about the things that they took apart.
It's very nice to see them enjoying themselves doing this.
There's two things going on there. There's the abstract side of the imagination, how do I put all this together? And then the second part is the practical side, how do I actually make it work?
See these gears? When you move the wheels, they move. I would put the chain there, hook it to this thing, and then put the chain on it and spin.
This isn't going to be here as the final project because we're really concerned about the appearance. Just clarifying that. This tape and stuff, this mess, is not going to be there. It's just to hold it down for the time being.
And then if we put it through the tube, through like here through the next level.
When I came in, they were totally focused on what they're doing. That was great to see.
They're getting an opportunity to interact with each other and learn from each other, and I think it's a very positive opportunity.
I mean, I could cut them out and then like... Yeah, that'd be a good idea. You want to cut it out or do you want me to cut it out? I'll cut it out.
Having a plan, and then finding a problem, and then having to change the plan. And that's just normal for, at least in my job. Exactly.
We combined the windmill and the gumball machine together and got the wind-powered gumball machine.
Wind-powered?
Yeah, it's free. We were gonna build like just a gigantic pinball machine using all this, but then with the blades we decided to make just a giant agility course.
I think I'm having more fun than I ever imagined I would.
Oh, when it does, we have to open this up so you can cover up that hole.
Solving practical problems around the invention. How do I get this to stick to this surface? How do I make this hang?
Do you want me to like block off these holes in here?
So you're going to have something flat to join this to.
We're going to have to tape it until it dries.
Oh, that's cool.
So not only do you have hardware that you've assembled, but you've assembled rules on how to use the hardware.
Yeah. I learned that you need to wear safety goggles just in case if anything flies.
Sometimes it's better to completely start over than to try to fix something.
I learned that you could just take things apart and make simple inventions.
I was really impressed. The kids were definitely engaged, and I think that they were learning some important lessons in terms of science and engineering.
For kids, when they've got the time to do this, what I see is stuff developing, ideas developing over time. What I really noticed today was how focused these kids are.
It would be great if more kids got the opportunity to do stuff like that.
Introducing the Fan Agility Core 3000. This is the Painter 3000.
This is the wheel fan. It's a portable fan for like when the electric goes out.
You have pictures of your family members and you put it down on the scanner. It's gonna call me on my cell phone and it's gonna say parents are coming, parent alert, that kind of stuff.
When it's on top of the road, it'll hover just above it, kind of like the maglev trains. And you take this thing, which is an alligator, and you try to pick all of them up and put them in here in 20 seconds.
It's actually a game and it's called Enter Win No Escape.
We made the Made-Bot 4000.
To be good science, it's also got to be fun. And there were a couple of these that were just flat out fun.